Alright, let's get straight into it. It's 2025, a brand new year, new canvas, and just like everybody else, you're also thinking about, I want to make this year different. But as per one article by Forbes, only 40% of the people are able to make any shift in their lives and achieve their goals in any new year. Why? Because most of us make our goals and we are extremely excited and enthusiastic about them, but by the time February comes, we all are too tired and we just get busy in our daily routine, forget about our goals. But after doing some research, I have found out that one secret that can really help you to achieve that goal. You want to know what? Stay tuned. Hi everybody, this is Dr. Samreen. I graduated with my PhD on a scholarship from the UK, currently working full-time in academia. And I'm here to tell you what is that one change which you can bring to your life right now and that would help you to achieve all the goals you have. And that is change your mindset. Yes, you heard me right. You may be wondering, well, what does mindset mean? And also, why do I need to change my mindset to achieve my goals? Trust me, our mindset changes every single thing in our life. Similar to our devices, our phones and our laptops and our machines, mindset is the operating system of our lives. If it's outdated, or if it has any bugs, for example, fear, self-doubt, low self-esteem, or fear of failure, everything else crashes. Let me give you an example. In 1954, Roger Bannister became the first person ever in the history to run 1 mile in under 4 minutes. And why was the first person? Because before him, everybody thought it's almost impossible. You cannot run that fast in that limited time. But after Bannister broke that record, history saw so many people doing exactly the same thing. Why? Because he was able to change the mindset of people. He rewrote the history and told people that what they think in their mind is not possible. Actually, it's possible. That is the power of mindset. When you believe in something so strongly, you not only change your actions, your beliefs, but also you change the outcome for yourself. And then that changes your reality. And the reason why I'm telling you this thing with so much conviction is because that's also my lived experience. I'm from Pakistan, and while studying at home, I always used to tell people around me that one day I would go abroad, I would pursue my education in the UK, and I would secure a scholarship to do that, and also I would work there, I would do all these things. And I remember till date, sometimes people would look at me thinking, is she crazy? How is she going to do that? These are two entire worlds we're talking about, but guess what? Because of my conviction, self-belief, and of course hard work, I was able to do that. I came to the UK, secured a scholarship for my MBA, continued and did my PhD as well on a scholarship. And throughout this journey, there have been so many instances where there was a lot of fear, a lot of self-doubt, fear of failure. But at every step, I kept on telling myself it's all about the mindset. I need to have the right mindset that I can achieve this. Of course, I'm not going to tell a lie here that it's all hunky-dory. You have to work towards it. So you might be thinking, well, okay, I agree, mindset is important and I need to change my mindset, but how do I really do that? Let me share 3 very easy steps with you through which you can change your mindset and then do whatever you want to do in life. And step 1 in improving your mindset is rewrite your story. See, in life, we all have our individual stories, but some of us have given the control of that story to somebody else. The environment, the circumstances, the self-doubt, the people talking about you, and some of us have kept that control within ourselves where we can rewrite that story for ourselves. Dr. Timothy Wilson has often spoken about that what psychologists often talks about story editing can really lead to permanent changes in our lives. What does that mean? That means there's always a narrative going around in our minds. Even right now, when you're watching this video, you might be thinking, well, yeah, it's easy for you to say, but you know what? It always has been bad for me. Life is such. People are like that. Why always me? Bad things happen to me, and so many more things. But if I tell you for a minute, you take a pause and observe what you're thinking, you'll only notice that your thoughts are really making you believe in something which might even not be true. So what you need to do, you need to pay attention to your thoughts, and every single time you catch yourself in that negative self-talk, just redirect those thoughts. So for example, next time you think, well, I can't really do this. Instead, you should tell yourself, I cannot do this yet because I haven't learned the skill. And psychologist Carol Dweck suggests that just adding the word yet to that negative thought can rewire your brain and can really help you write a positive story for yourself. Step number 2. Take tiny but consistent actions. Now, if I sit here and tell you just keep on thinking positive and good about yourself and things would keep on happening, I'm sorry to break your delusion, it doesn't happen like that. With that right mindset, you also have to take tiny but consistent actions every single day to achieve your goals. And actually, I was fascinating to read that Phil Knight and Bill Bowman, who are the founders of Nike, initially started selling Nike shoes from the trunk of their car. But they didn't know that they have something to offer, so they continued taking those small, tiny actions, but consistently. And now that story is for the world to be inspired. So if you think about yourself and you think about, oh, I don't have the resources, I don't have the office, I don't have this, or I don't have that. These guys did not have any resources. They did not have any offices, yet they built Nike what it is today. So again, think about your goals. You don't have to start grand from day one. For example, you are on a fitness journey. It could be as small as taking few steps every single day. Or it could be just drinking 1 glass of water right now. If you want to build reading in your routine, instead of thinking, okay, I read 10 pages every day, just start reading half a page a day. But by taking these small, consistent actions, you would see a positive change in your outlook as well. And my step number 3 is surround yourself with the right people. So you are the average of 5 people you spend your most time with. Because if, for example, you have great ideas and you have this mindset and everything else, but if you have people around you who are negative and you don't really share the same vision as you would struggle. So it's very important for you to find the right community. And if you're struggling to find the right community, I am here. Feel free to subscribe to this channel and you'll be welcomed to this growing community. And there could be so many examples where you can see how company really matters. For example, if you look at Microsoft, Bill Gates and Paul Allen, they weren't just business partners. They really pushed each other to achieve their shared goals. They challenged each other's ideas. They collaborated with each other as well. And they built something extraordinary. Now imagine if Bill Gates had surrounded himself with people who would say, well, why would you want to build computers? Who even cares about computers? And what is this thing? He would have never been able to do what he's done. So your environment shapes your mindset. If you're surrounded by people who believe in growth, ambition, and positivity, it is contagious. It also inspires you to grow. It also inspires you to improve your skills and be a better version of yourself. And if you can't find that person physically, find them online. Join communities, join groups, follow inspiring creators, and build your tribe yourself. And finally, changing your mindset is not just about achieving your goals, but actually it's changing your life. And I really love this quote by Albert Einstein, who said, "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them." So imagine if you are able to change your mindset, how exciting it will be for you, waking up every morning, feeling excited, and not only about your goals, but also what the future has to offer you. So here's my challenge to you. Take one very small step today. Rewrite just one negative thought and take just one very small action today. And if you're serious about making this year the best year of your life, don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I have so many strategies, stories, tips and tricks which definitely are going to help you to achieve your goals. So let's do it together. And let me know in the comment section, what is that mindset change you're planning to make in your life? I will be reading your comments and cheering you every step of the way. Thanks for watching and don't forget, you've got this. Take care. Until next video. Bye.